What is good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Andrew and back with another video, man. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys the best build in NBA 2K23 and my final build for the year, man. This will be the last build I end up making unless 2K, sends me VC. Obviously it's not gonna happen, but unless I end up getting like 400,000 VC from the daily spin, or 2K gives me a fucking logo even though I only have like 330 subs and I end up getting more VC, I'm not gonna spend money on this game. I think this is gonna be the final build, and I also made this build, like going into this build, I made it thinking, yeah, this will be my end game build, because honestly this build is everything that I love about the game and everything that sucks about the game, but this is what's gonna be able to stop all that bullshit cheese, man. That's the best way to put it, honestly. But yo, let's go ahead and get into the video. I mean, I really thought he was about to make a build video and not show the daily spin. Come on now. By the way, Knicks won. Like, God is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, God is good, bro. But yo, daily spin time every single, yo, you really just took the spot. Oh my god, what a dick. What a dick. I hope you get, 2 Gator per category. You know why? Because I'm gonna get 300,000 VC. That's how we do it, baby. Come on. Let me see it. Come on. Give me 3. I got one more to him, though. Yeah. This game fucking sucks. This game is so... Okay. Go back to the build video, man. God. Be sure to leave a like, comment, sub, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate everybody who watches the videos. Thank you guys very much for 336 subscribers. I very much appreciate that, man. But the vitals, besides point guard, do not matter. Left-handed, doesn't matter. All that bullshit. But here we go. Body settings. This is important. So, this is the 6'8" Demigod point guard, guys. This man is unstoppable. And by the way, the reason I'm finally making the build and I took so long was because I just wanted to get my badges up. So now that I'm almost at max badges, I'm still like an 86 overall because, like I said, I'm not putting money into this game. So I'm just, whenever I play the game, any VC I get, I'm either spending it on him or jump shot boosts. So 6'8", 180 pounds, obviously the lowest weight so you can get the most acceleration. 7'3" wingspan and defined body shape to make sure that your arm is as long as possible. Yeah, this is kind of like the standard, like the lowest weight. The wingspan you want to keep high because it doesn't affect the ball handling this year. So like stuff like that is kind of just like standard stuff at this point. Like this is all just kind of common knowledge, but the 6'8" is where it goes. A lot, pretty crazy because a lot of people make the 6'9" point guard, and this is just as good, if not better, than that point guard, and it also stops some of that cheese. So as you guys can see, we hit continue, and these are the stats for this build, man. So pause if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and go over everything very quickly. So we'll start off with the finishing, obviously. So on top of you being able to get your rebirth build, which gives you the plus 10, you can start with 10 badges in each category, and also go into college. If you did that on your first build, you get an automatic plus 4 badges, and if you hit level 39 over the last, I'd say every season since this game came out, you will get an extra badge point towards any player that you make. So for me, I have plus 6 because I have the 4 from college and plus 2 because I've only hit level 39 at least twice this 2K. So go on to finishing. You guys see 16 finishing badges. You get a 93 driving dunk. That is the key right here, man. That gives you posterizer on gold. And guys, when I tell you I catch bodies in this game, I really do be catching bodies, bro. It's insane. I've never, like, in my personal experience playing 2K, I've never like made a build and thought that I'm gonna like get crazy posters, but this year, man, finally I decided to make one, and it is so much fun. It's made the game refreshing for me. I know for a lot of people, you guys always play and you guys are rim runners, you cheese with your 6'9", a bunch of little girls, but for me, this is something that's new and it's definitely enjoyable. So you get posterizer on gold, limitless takeoff on gold, both tier 3, but since you get the plus 4, or plus 6 I should say, because I get plus 6, you add 2 of those badges onto your driving dunk to give you 18 finishing badges, which allows you to get posterizer on gold, court it, and then get limitless takeoff on gold as well. There's also slithery, which is pretty good as well, but for me, posterizer and limitless, the best 2 finishing badges in the game, right next to pro touch, which you get on Hall of Fame, which is why I put my driving layup at a 79, so you can get Hall of Fame pro touch. Definitely a really good and underrated badge in my opinion. If you guys don't know how to time your layups, something I consider learning because it's definitely helpful. You get aerial wizard on silver, on Hall of Fame, which is great for lobs, and you get fearless finisher on silver, which is also very solid, and it's also a tier 2, so that's pretty good as well. Moving on to the shooting, you guys can see I have an 85 three-pointer. You throw an arm sleeve on, man, you got an 86. Shooting boost, you got like an 89, and then off dimer, you got a 93 ball. Let's just call it what it is, man. I'm not gonna lie. 85 three-pointer is more than doable this year. Agent 3 is in tier 2, which is awesome because you can get it maxed out at silver, along with Green Machine, which is a great badge this year, and then you also have your typical blinders, dead eye, limitless range. If you are spot up, catch and shoot is great as well. And you also have volume shooter, you can get amped. So all these badges are very, you know, shooting. When it comes to shooting badges this year, I mean, the game has been out long enough for you guys to know what's good and what's not. But yeah, everything is doable. Silver Agent 3 is more than good. If you did want it higher, you could get the 89 3 ball, but you would have to sacrifice the finishing. But for me, I made this build specifically to be able to posterize people. The 3-pointer is almost a secondary, even though I do shoot more than I go in the paint. But, you know, based off the takeovers, when the takeover is activated, it's over, man. 71 midi, it's all you really need. 63 free throw, you can time free throws with a 63. It is more than doable. To me, you would really want it as 70 to be consistent, but a 63 is more than enough for me. I make all my free throws when I do time them correctly. It's not that hard. So pass accuracy 85. I did this so I can get Dimer on Hall of Fame, and it's in the first tier. That is awesome, and you pass the ball super fast when you get an 85. You could lower this and go ahead and upgrade other areas of your build, but for me, this was perfect, man. 85 pass accuracy, 89 ball handle, max that out. Allows you to get handles for days as well on silver. Killer combos, you get unpluckable, which is what you need to get. You get unpluckable on gold, which is why you need the 89 ball handle in the first place. Yeah, you could core this, get handles for days. Definitely very good badges, obviously. And since steals have been nerfed, unpluckable doesn't even need to be maxed out. Quick first step, Hall of Fame, very important on a 6'8" build. It is important that you have quick first step as max as it can get, along with bailout on gold, which is awesome because bailout this year is super broken. Honestly, it's like, it's kind of frustrating at this. I hate that about 2K. I wish they just got rid of bailout shots because you do not deserve to get a pass off this year. It's so easy to get a pass off, it's ridiculous. But you also get floor general on gold, break starter on gold. I get hyperdrive in tier 1, which usually is in tier 2 for me, and then you get ankle breaker Hall of Fame. So a lot of great badges. 75 speed of ball, you need that for Michael Jordan's dribble style, which is the best in the game. And then we move on to the defensive, man. So this is where the build specializes. You guys see I made a 92 perimeter defense to allow me to get clamps on gold. Now the reason I did this is because I've never had clamps on gold in this game, and I heard that it's actually working now, especially since they patched steals. So since they patched steals, you no longer need glove to be on gold or Hall of Fame. Now silver is perfectly fine and more than doable. And you guys can see I have an 85 steal, so that's really high. You get interceptor on silver as well, both in tier 2, which is super clutch. The only problem with this build, and I wouldn't even say it's a problem, I just say that it would be nice to have, is that you don't get a block. And I know that blocking this year comes in clutch, especially when people are rim running. You do get some cheesy blocks every once in a while, but to be honest with you, it doesn't happen as often as it should. And on a point guard, I'm not going to need it. So chase down artist, you do not get pogo stick, none of that. Anchor, you don't get any of that, and you also don't get very good rebounding, but that's fine because I also don't need to be rebounding. But since I'm 6'8", a 55 rebound for me is like a 70 rebound on a 6'5" point guard. So it does work out in my favor, man. Clamps on gold, it can be cored, and then you can get everything else basically here. Challenger on gold as well, which is really good for my build. But yeah, 92 clamp, and then you have a 76 interior defense, which is super underrated and overlooked when it comes to this build, bro. Like these 6'9s, they're trying to back me down in the paint. Some people get posted up. That's not happening to me, bro. I'm gonna absolutely clamp the shit out of that. That shit is going to be boxed every time, so it's great. Maybe some of you guys are wondering why I only have 14 defensive badges, and it's because the college gives you +4. So when I add that on to just the defensive, I end up getting 18 defensive badges. So that is why this is super important, guys. So you get 18, which allows you to get clamps on gold, challenger on gold after the core, and then you also have an extra badge to just play around with and do what you want. So that is why I made it like that, man. 14, I wasn't stressing because I know I have the extra badges to work with. And then we go over to the physicals. Speed at a 79, so this is faster than my 6'6" build speed wise, and that's for defense because 79 speed, that's basically just how fast you go up and down the court. It's not how fast you go when you dribble the ball. That is acceleration, which we all know already. But yes, acceleration maxed out at an 82. I think the cap on a 6'9" build is an 80 or 79, so it's going to be quicker than the 6'9" builds, almost as quick as the 6'6" and 6'7s, and it's going to have a 92 perimeter defense, so it's going to be a clamp god, and I'm going to have posterizer on gold. This build is literally amazing. And then one of the most important parts about having posterizer on gold is having your vertical at an 82, so you can get all the posterizing animations. I'm telling you guys, this makes a big difference, man. 82 vertical is crucial. Make sure you get that as high as you can, and then a 94 stamina as well, which makes this build complete, man. I think I've said everything I need to say. I might show some gameplay, go over to the takeovers, choose personal preference. I chose finishing moves because this is basically posterizing takeover, and then limitless range. The only thing I don't like about this build, honestly, besides the fact that I don't have Damian Lillard behind the back, is that I can't get ankle breaking shots, ankle breaking takeover, which, you know, I love to get those highlights, but it is what it is, man. I'm not mad about it. You hit continue, my player build is complete. They're going to end up showing the shades. I believe it's Lonzo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, and one more player who I can't remember. Yes, Drew Holiday. So that is the shades that you get. Pretty cool shades. I love Lonzo, one of my favorite players in the NBA. And you have built a two-way inside-out creator. But yes, this is the final build that I will be making for NBA 2K23. Not going to make anything else after this, man. I don't see the need to. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, sub, all that good stuff. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.